That probably would have ended the round right there if he just got that kill on the flash players that were waiting out for him, and unfortunately peaked a little bit too early, and that's what it boils down to sometimes. Liquid saving now probably because of that.
Yeah, as it is just going to be SMGs farming for money. Apex with a MAC-10, you know, very low risk for him to do that, very low investment. And you can see G2 just having really no trouble ensuring that the double digits are coming for them. It's going to be 11 to 10.
It's the CZ just sprinkling.
Up from Z, so very easy to avoid that one and get themselves inside of the vent room and through checkers. Now they're going to go for the execute here, but a lot of smokes covering it back off the CT. Still going to try to fight for it. Shocks forced into the open by the Molotov. Apex so far, the only one that's been able to trade out a kill. And just like that, again, control. But here comes Kenny on the big flank. Gets one, gets a second, and a third was also claimed from the front line. So now it's just automatic alive here in a 1v3. They crush it, and G2 might have themselves that lead after all, as KennyS does seal the deal, and it gives G2 their 8-7 advantage.
Yeah, and G2's aggression really
Entire round, just because you have to worry about that. But there's KennyS looking for a little bit more than just that kind of campy position, and is finding a fight for himself. Deagle shots are not good until there. Apex is the one on the receiving end. Oh, but that silenced M4. He's on for the ace now.
Yeah, he has just established his dominance outside. Really no other way to describe that one. His body will go ahead and close out the round for G2. So it is now 3-0. But here's some of this. May even spot it. Spots that flash, runs down. Doesn't realize just how quickly they're coming behind him. And Nitro gonna get the shot in the back of his head. That's gonna allow them just to start storming the lower bomb site. No hesitation, but KennyS with the op. A great headshot on the Nitro in response. So the retaliation is swift from G2 to even it back up as time is running so low for Liquid. And KennyS through the window in the face of Peter. Just absolutely fantastic stuff, and he's gonna keep going. It's KennyS show right now on Nuke, and JDM's all alone. And what a play.
And Twist taking a real... Oh, I guess he was just about to get that flash, but it was a moment too late.
Yeah, they were really trying to see if they couldn't counter that run boost that we keep seeing happen. Maybe he thought that would give him a little bit of extra time, maybe catch them while they're trying to set up the run boost to jump across and maybe make a play happen. Like you said, that flash was supposed to be there to follow up as well, but just didn't quite have the exact timing. This game is, of course, one of milliseconds at times, and that peak just happens to come a little bit earlier than he hoped for. And now G2 finally have a 5-on-4 situation. It feels like it's been a while since we've been able to say that.
Yeah, that is a big deal. Game becomes very T-sided all of a sudden. And, oh, wow, that was quick. 2 ops left on Liquid, 1 Stanislaw, and one with JDM. And
next up to bat here.
Next up to bat here. Let me give it a shot. He's not gonna... KennyS doesn't have the attention span.
Knocking out one of the last alive for Cloud9 and pushing the Heaven player back down the steps and over towards the door. Shroud's at 14 HP. There's no realistic way that Cloud9 are going to be able to win this unless Stewie just goes off with a massive play right now. But Shroud actually might set it up again for him. He gets himself another kill. It's up to 2K now. Will be traded out by Kenny, but he has to withdraw for that one. And now Stewie's going to be close to the flash goes in, but it's too far up. And now he's going to be able to push Kenny. But oh, Kenny holds in time and gets the no-scope onto Stewie.
Yeah, G2's going to...
Against players. Automatic, though, catches Shocks when he attempts to do that and is going to be able to punish him. But now they still think there's a possibility it would come A. There's a lot of the utility there. Shroud is able to get that double kill as he moves back in. However, the plant will go down. And we'll see G2 getting themselves into the post plant here now. Skadoodle and Automatic going to have to work for that retake, both coming over from the A-bomb site. And Apex and Kenny looking to hold. Apex even moving out, getting a little bit aggressive here too, which means he could find that duel versus Automatic a tad early. Well, set up for it already, though, and reading into the headshot angle. He's going to be able to shut down Automatic. So now it falls to Skadoodle, but he leaps into the site, flashed out, though, in the open, but somehow gets behind coverage without taking any damage. But this is such a hard position. Instantly scopes it on Apex, though. One more to go on to Kenny, but Kenny can just hold this forever if he wants to. Peeks out, back behind coverage again. Skadoodle takes the shot, and that's going to seal the deal. G2 takes it with a final score in our third map of 16-10. It's going to be G2 that move through into the semifinals, 2-1 in this set tonight.
Gambit can really start to establish themselves as the front runner of this map, as they're already ahead by 2, and forcing G2 right back into a save would be fantastic, as Zeus is just quickly taking control of these back calls. They're just getting lower so fast on Gambit.
Not sure how we got there, but that is exactly the medicine that G2 were trying to spoon feed to Gambit, and for good reason. The trouble for Zeus is that right now, if he has no support, CTs are on full alert. They're paranoid, which is great, and here it is, MVK finds the lurk. So just as I was going to say, the longer he takes, the more the CTs feel like, okay, we can spend some time looking for him. KennyS also getting a kill on Dosho, tries to even up at ramp, and out ops Mo right into his crosshairs.
And there's KennyS lighting it up with the op on the CT side. It's going to be big for G2. And Dren, though, trying to see if he can bring it back for his team. He gets one, but quickly folds, and now it's Hobbit in a 1 versus 3. Has an op coming out squeaky. Spots KennyS in heaven, but not even going to have a chance to click on the mouse, as it's going to be another round for Hobbit. And Dozia are so low on HP, but so is NBK, so that's definitely going to be a factor. That nade comes in, doesn't hit the mark, but the op of KennyS does, and that leaves Hobbit alone in a 1v2. He's going to try to clutch this up and close this one out for Gambit, as he's just watching the crack between the two silos here inside the site. Time ticking away. He spots one, gets the kill on the NBK, but he still has the op of KennyS to work against here. He's just trying to buy his time, trying to force KennyS into the site and play close range, but KennyS pulls out the pistol. He gets the kill. He gets the defuse. We're still playing more overtime.
Oh my God, in the last moments, the light turns green, but it doesn't matter.
Including KennyS's op, which is right here in ramp room, waiting for all these peaks. He's thirsty for more. Is he going to get more chances? The answer is no, but he'll just force it anyway.
Yeah.
Just get inside the smoke. He's like, I will find a way
hey, look,
to
this
peek
is
you.
An angle.
There's something here. I will find it.
Okay. Oh, someone who's passed him, but he knows it, and he hits such a ridiculous no-scope to 4K to clean it up.
Again, we talked about it earlier. If he physically can